Good morning. This is the third part of the lesson we've been working on, and in the book, we have finished page 96 and 97, and we're going to be working on page 98. And in the workbook, we finished page 90 and 91, and we're going to be working on page 92. Also, in the back, we're going to be looking at page 131 and 134. Okay, so this is going to be about the perfect tense, the present perfect and the perfect continuous. So I've written several verb forms on the board just to kind of get us in the rhythm of knowing how to conjugate and what verb to choose for the perfect tense. So the first line is the base, the next one is the past tense, and the third is the past participle, which is what we use in the perfect tense. So can you conjugate this for me, please? The first word is become. That's right. Become, became, become. The next one, begin. That's right. Begin, this is an A. Began, begun. The next, break. That's right. Broke, broken. The next, bring. That's right. Brought. Hard to write this way. Brought. The next, build. That's right. Built, built. Next, buy. Good. Bought, bought. B-O-U-G-H-T. The next, choose. That's right. Chose, chosen. Next, come. That's right. Come, came, came. So if you would please go to Eclipse. If you would please get in your workbook and go to the back page, hide these, and test yourself to make sure that you know all of them. Okay, so we're going to stay in this workbook and go to page 131. 131. And we're going to read present perfect. The present perfect is formed by have, has, and the past participle. Here we have the past participle. One of the uses of the present perfect is to talk about recently finished actions with or without the word just. See page 134 for a list of irregular participles, which is what we just started to do. Affirmative statements. I have cleaned the windows, or I have just cleaned the windows. You have cleaned the windows. We have cleaned the windows. They have cleaned the windows. But as always, he, she, and it needs an S on the verb, so it's going to be he has cleaned the windows. She has cleaned the windows. Or it has stopped raining, or it has just stopped raining. So that's the present tense. Has plus the past participle, the perfect. The present continuous is a little different. And that's because continuous means the action is continuous. It keeps happening, and let's read about what they mean about that in this context. The present perfect continuous is formed by has, have and has, plus been, and the verb plus ing. Use the present perfect continuous to talk about actions that started in the past, continue until now, and may continue in the future. Use for plus the length of time and since with a specific time, which is what we covered in the beginning of the lesson, to give meaning to time, to give the meaning of how long. Everyone, I have been working for an hour since 8 o'clock. You have been working for an hour since 8 o'clock. We have been working for an hour since 8 o'clock. They have been working for an hour since 8 o'clock. So the continuous is the ing part on the end of the verb. Using he, she, and it needs an S. He has been working for an hour since 8 o'clock. She has been working for an hour since 8 o'clock. And it has been working for an hour since 8 o'clock. With verbs that are not action, for example, have, be, and know, use the present perfect with for or since. For example, everyone, I have known him for 2 years. Or I have known him since 2012. Know, knew, known. To create the perfect, you need have. I have known him since 2012. Okay, so this is page 131. And now we are going to read more about the perfect. Student book, please. Page 98. Okay, verb tense contrast. So here we just read about the present perfect and the present perfect continuous, and here we're doing it again. Everyone, the present perfect is formed by have or has and the past participle. This is the past participle. Use one of the present perfect. One use of the present perfect is to talk about recently finished actions, often with the word just, with no specific time of completion of those actions. Let's read that example just below us. Present perfect. Yolanda has just mopped the floor. It's clean now. Let's read it without the just. Yolanda has mopped the floor. It's clean now. So it's in the past, but the action was continuous in the past, the present perfect. Next, the present perfect continuous is formed by have or has plus been plus the present participle plus ing because it is continuous. And remember, continuous means adding ing to the verb to show that it is continuous. Example, Yolanda has been mopping the floor for 15 minutes. Has been mopping. Everyone, use the present perfect continuous to talk about actions that started in the past, continue to now, and will probably continue in the future. So she's been mopping for a while, and she will up until right now, and she's probably going to continue a little bit in the future to finish mopping everything. Let's go to practice 2. Everyone? Right. Complete the sentences. Use the present perfect or present perfect continuous forms of the verbs. Use just where possible. So I'm going to read, we're going to read together, I'm going to stop, have you write in the verb, and then we'll continue together. Number 1. Daria Thompson is the owner of Daria's Donut Shop. She has been selling donuts at this location for more than 20 years. Continuous in the past, continues until now. Continuous in the past needs the has. She needs an S. Happening now and up until now, ing. Number 2. It's 7 a.m. Daria, good, has been making donuts for 3 hours. It's a continuous action, so it needs have or has. It continues up until now, ing. Daria is a she. It gets an S on the verb, so it's going to be has. Daria has been making donuts for 3 hours. Okay. Number 3, it's 7 a.m. Daria has opened the shop for customers. It is not continuing up until now. It was a process that happened in the past. It's a she, so it needs an S. Daria has opened, the present perfect. 4. It's 10:30 a.m. Daria's son, good, has been helping her all morning. Continuing in the past up until now, and might continue in the future. He has finished. Good. SH plus ED, the pronunciation is T. Finished. Everybody? That's right. Finished. He has finished cleaning the counters and shelves. Everything is spotless. So, for those of you who don't know the word spotless, it means there are no spots, without spots, extremely clean, no dirt. Number 6, Daria needs more help in the shop. She, that's right, has decided to hire Yolanda. It is not continuous. It is not something that's happening up now and will continue in the future. It was a process in the past, but it's over. Has decided. Number 7, Yolanda's shift begins at 6 a.m. today. She, good, has been waiting for the bus for 30 minutes. She's worried that she is going to be late. Number 8, it's 6:05 a.m. Yolanda, good, has called to say she will be late. 9, it's 6:30 a.m. Yolanda has arrived at the store. Daria is really glad to see her. 10, it's noon. Yolanda Okay, has been working for several hours and she's ready to take a break. Okay, so now I would like you to please close your books, and this is going to be a listening exercise, and I want to see how much of this that you understand.
Page 98. Exercise 2A.
No looking.
1.
This is just listening.
Daria Thompson is the owner of Daria's Donut Shop. She has been selling donuts at this location for more than 20 years.
2. It's 7 a.m. Daria has been making donuts for 3 hours. 3.
It's 7:30 a.m. Daria has just opened the shop for customers.
4. It's 10:30 a.m. Daria's son has been helping her all morning. 5.
He has just finished cleaning the counters and shelves. Everything is spotless.
6. Daria needs more help in the shop. She has decided to hire Yolanda. 7. Yolanda's shift begins at 6 a.m. today. She has been waiting for the bus for 30 minutes. She's worried that she's going to be late. 8.
It's 6:05 a.m. Yolanda has just called to say she will be late.
9. It's 6:30 a.m. Yolanda has just arrived at the store. Daria is really glad to see her. 10.
It's noon. Yolanda has been working for several hours, and she's ready to take a break.
Okay, so that was the listening exercise for this lesson. What we're going to do now with the few minutes that we have left is jump into our workbook again, page 92. We're going to probably only have time to do this. Verb tense contrast. We've already studied the explanation on 131. Complete the chart. He, serve. Present perfect, he has served. Present perfect continuous, he has been serving. 2, they work. Present perfect, that's right, they have worked. Present perfect continuous, good, they have been working. 3, we go. Present perfect, we have gone. Present perfect continuous, we have been going. Number 4, she help. Present perfect, she has helped. She needs an S, we switch over to has. Present perfect continuous, she has been helping. Good. Number 5, I take. Present perfect, I have taken. Present perfect continuous, I have been taking. Okay, so it's always a little tricky to time these to see how much I can get in and when I'm going to have to stop. And since I have a few seconds left, I always have to fill the rest of the time. So today I'm going to show you a painting, and I'd like to see if you can guess who the painter is. So I'll give you a clue. It's a man. He almost always used very, very dark backgrounds for contrast. His paintings are always extremely dramatic, and I bet you can figure out who it is. Right, see you next time.